Hey, what's going on, guys? Bob here, and today we're back with another episode on the realm. And today we are going for a little exploration. Let me show you what we're going to be doing. So let me go ahead and empty out my backpack and things, and I'll show you. I need pale oak. So that being said, I need some more. I need to offload a bunch of things. I'm almost out of coal, but I want to be able to build my house today, my starter house. So that being said, I gotta empty this thing. Now that being said, we didn't find no pale oak. So what I want to do is I want to head in that direction to see what I can find, because I came from that direction, and if I don't find anything in that direction, I'll try to look for that direction. But in the previous episode, I built this track. This track goes to spawn, not quite yet, but pretty close. It's to that village that you can see that village from the track. But yeah, see, I've been building tracks, so. You know, let's plant this because I know we're gonna be needing pretty soon. Let's start our adventure. Well, we are here. I didn't expect to be here. Well, time to use a whole axe on this. No joke. Alright, now I can initiate stage 2 after I clean this creeper hole up. Getting ready to start recording, and all of a sudden, oh, you're standing around? Let's go ahead and bomb this place up. So I have a big plan. It requires removing this tree and building a house right around here. So let me go ahead and grab what I need to grab, and we can get to building. Alright, after about an hour of grinding, I had to get some wood from the biome behind me for jungle, acacia, and all that. But I feel like I've got enough resources to start my build here. So let me go ahead and grab this acacia and this pale oak. I might have to get more acacia, but that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and start this build off from here, and I'll include time lapse of me building this here. And there she be. Let me show you around real quick what I've been doing. So I cleaned up over here. Obviously, I still got a handful of stuff to do. But we go into the front door here. Or I should say we go around the... I use some lanterns and some of this copper. We use some of this copper here. The trapdoors to give it a vibe. Now I'm wanting it to be like this. Like the exposed copper. So it'd be like that nice and green. So I want it to change. But there's a nice big view out of the outside here. Let's go in the inside. So you come on in to like the kitchen area. I didn't have enough room for a table, but this holds all my stuff that I've been putting through. Then we go on upstairs here, and we've got beds for 6. Some more valuable stuff like the copper and then the blocks over here. And then I just rearranged a couple of armor stands for some tools. Out here is all the track and the balcony. This is where the sun will set. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we will be getting some farms going. I need to go mining again, so I'll do that before too long, probably between episodes, but we'll figure that out later. I'll probably mine for a while. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting on a verdict from the community post, so thank you again, and without further ado, peace!